Lost this whole.
Whoa. Whoa.
Careful, Jay.
I know what you did last summer.
Grown Man Record Nights broadcast before a live studio audience. Good evening, welcome to Grown Man Record Night. It is the place to check out your vinyl record obsession every Friday night, 8:30 p.m. live on Ustream. We're coming from you tonight for a summer kickoff. I love this weekend. I've got 5 days off coming up and celebrating it with great vinyl records. And as always, what I do is I watch Summer Rental.
And that's what we're watching now.
It is not.
That's not Summer Rental? I thought that was Summer Rental.
Man, I can see the light standing there a little bit. It's driving me crazy.
Isn't that John Candy on the beach?
Can you zoom in just a little bit, Jay?
That's King.
You know how to do that?
King Kong.
It's actually on
There's a little green lever. You just kind of twitch it.
Tell me when. Which way, up or down?
Well, your belly's in the way, but other way.
Other way.
Well, that's good. No.
Keep going the other way.
Slowly.
Keep going.
Other way.
Other way.
Slowly.
Other way.
A little faster.
You're not doing anything.
It won't go down.
Other way.
It won't go down, Michael.
There.
Whoa.
That's
Back.
too far.
Right there. Freeze. Get out of the way.
Well, you top your head's off the
So you
screen.
just chopped it.
I'm good.
No.
Your head's busted.
You're right there. Freeze.
No,
You
no.
can freeze.
You gotta freeze when we say freeze.
A little more. A little more. Freeze.
That's good.
Freeze.
Freeze. Everybody freeze.
I thought it was automatic, sorry.
Everybody at home freeze.
You're automatic. Now it just focused. We're a little tight, but that's all right. I had a light. There was a light stand over there close to the. Now we can gesture. I'll slunch down.
Okay. I usually slouch anyway.
Yeah, I don't have good posture. I was cutting my head off.
Is it?
Well,
You want me to fix it?
no, it's all right. I mean, we're okay. We're okay. We're all right.
That's gonna bug.
Okay.
Seats are professional.
We're all
I don't
professionals
want to
here.
cut my cord with this fan.
It'll get it.
Don't cut your cords.
It'll
Steve.
get it.
Okay, now. Which way do you go, up or down?
I went down.
Other way.
What y'all wanted down?
Freeze. Now step to the side so I can see if the light stands in there. I can't see because I see your ball team shirt. That's good. We're good right there. See how we got to do it, folks? We're still on the backup camera. I did order that device.
Did you?
But it's
good news.
It's coming from England.
I'll drink to that.
It's been
England or China?
England.
Okay.
I had to pay in pounds.
Yingling.
Shake my hand.
I don't want to do that, Jay.
You ever got anybody with
Let me
that?
see.
I'm drinking a lining kugel. How about you?
Oh no! Wait, I got Jay's hand. Ah.
Don't hit the camera.
Oh.
You're gonna hit that damn zoom.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I'll hit the zoom. I've hit zooms before, Steve. The world's an imperfect place. But yeah,
You're taking some time off?
I'm taking some time off because it's Memorial Day weekend. It's my official start to summer. I always watch Summer Rental this weekend. And our good buddy Dave, DJ Thunder 1970, last year, I couldn't find the cover because I got here all late. But
the Summer Rental.
He made me a Summer Rental soundtrack, even though there's not really a soundtrack. Last
So
year,
there's not a soundtrack, but he made one.
He made one that's got clips from the show, plus some songs used in the show, plus some other like Carolina Blues music. Huh?
Where is it?
I don't have the thing.
Where'd you do it?
It's in my car because I'd be jamming it.
Okay.
But I couldn't. I went out there in the dark and tried to find it in the car, and I couldn't find it. So, but anyhow, I will watch the program movie this weekend, and that's
I'll watch it for the first
Oh my God! Jay says he's never seen Summer Rental with John Candy, and I called him a motherfucker for it. Excuse my language, but you've not seen Summer Rental. You're kind of a motherfucker.
I don't know if I've seen it.
Okay.
Thanks, Steve.
All right.
Thanks for making me feel better. Steve.
Okay.
I don't think I've
I
seen
might
it.
watch it this weekend.
honestly.
I'm
Is it
throwing
on
up.
Netflix?
That was on Foot Locker, I'm sure.
It used to be on Netflix, but I'll send you a link if you've never. Dude,
Turn your pop-up around.
Turn your lamp down low.
turn your lamp down low. Oh, that's a title of our ballad album, our unplugged album. Turn your lamp down low. Oh, what a great lamp album title. What the shit am I doing?
I don't know. What do you got to talk about?
What I got to talk about this week would have been Miles Davis's 90th birthday this week, and I wouldn't normally mention that because that's a little.
Except he's dead.
Except he's dead. But this guy, you ever heard of Robert Glasper?
Mm-mm.
I'd not heard of Robert Glasper either, but he
needed some attention, so he brought in the name Miles Davis.
well he released an album. Let's see. I'm just reading this for the first time. I think he'd definitely be in a band at this point, this guy said. And he supervised, this guy supervised the music in Don Cheadle's Miles Ahead.
I always wish Miles would have played with King Crimson.
That would have worked.
I think it would have worked really well.
There's a lot of bands I think Miles Davis would have really jammed with.
Jay, he did not.
But anyhow, this guy released an album
Giant,
to celebrate this.
To celebrate
Robert
the separate.
Glasper. I don't know this cat.
All right.
I'm going to look it up. I'm just kind of throwing this out. I hadn't done any research. I just knew that this guy released an album
that's interesting.
this week on iTunes, and so he seems to be a disciple, if not a very strong admirer of Miles Davis. So I would give the guy a chance. You know what I mean? And if he sucks, and then I'd say he sucks. But
You call him a Davisian?
I'll give him a
Miles
shot.
Davis, a Davisian?
A derivative.
Okay.
Derek?
But yeah, who knows? But who knows? And other things that I don't know. I don't want to talk about nothing else except summertime.
Baseball.
Baseball. I got my summer attire on, and we played some summer records. And
I sang the national anthem.
yeah, tell us about that experience. Let's drink to
I didn't
that.
bring a clip. I should have brought a clip, but I didn't bring a clip.
It's on the. I'm gonna put it on the
On
Facebook
Wednesday,
page.
I went to the Winston-Salem Dash Stadium.
I'm gonna put it on our Facebook.
Kicked off the game by singing the national anthem, and I didn't screw it up.
No, it was good. It was a good track.
When I went out there, I was like, oh, I forgot this song, totally forgot this song. And I had the lyrics on my phone, but I had the mic in one hand, and I was trying, while they were doing player introductions, I was, okay, I'm going to get one last look at the lyrics. And I was trying to unlock my phone, but the mic was in my hand, and I was having trouble because I have a thumb, the thumb activated.
Yeah.
So eventually I just said, I know
Any
this song,
perks to
just
that
sing
job?
it. What?
International. Any perks to that job?
Perks? I
You
got
get seats or anything?
They gave us 5 tickets and a parking pass.
That's cool. Hey,
No, season, no, one game. Just to get in there.
you get to go to the
No,
food area.
decent seats.
Oh, decent. Yeah, they were on the front, right behind the dugout.
Oh, great.
Nice. Did you get to the food area?
Didn't get the food area.
Oh, you
Okay.
Disappointed
They
in
give you
that.
all you can eat.
I wanted the club. The club is awesome. up
That's the
there.
best deal going. I was
Yeah.
telling
$20.
gentlemen.
Well, and they're.
Did you get a note from a reporter about singing?
I did.
Okay.
And I was really touched by that. I was like, of everything, the first person to reach out and say, "Hey, good luck," was one of our big time reporters, and I was
Yeah.
like, "That's pretty cool."
I told him about it, and he was like, "What's his email?"
What's his email?
And I was like, "Oh,
It was really cool.
yeah."
And I said, "Yeah."
Did you
it's-
immediately-
I told the guy. I told the producers it was the big story, and then he replied, "Yeah, it's better than anything we're working on."
That was true. That was true. Well, let's drink to it.
Okay.
We can drink to that and the USA at the same time, because then we'll be doing the national anthem and Memorial Day.
USA.
Don't they have that, like, all-you-can-eat food package thing?
Pick up your microphone, Jay.
They have something called the Womble Carlisle Club, which is a law firm, and it's expensive, but I've never had to pay for it.
$20, right?
No, it's more than that.
It's like $36.40, right?
I don't know.
But it's still worth it, really.
But it's a buffet, and it's air
Buffet,
conditioning. And
beers.
you get 4 or 5 drinks with your ticket, and you get a really nice club
Yeah.
level
the
seat.
indoor seats above the first level.
If I was going to do a ball game, I think that's the way to go.
That is the way to go.
Normally, I'm a bleacher bum, and I think that's the way to go. But after further review,
After further review,
getting up there with the food and the booze,
Well, what's
Let's drink to
the
that.
tickets where you can sit right down front around a little round table?
that's called the Jesus Christ pose. To America. Salutations.
No, seriously, they have some tickets where you can sit down front in a little round table, like a little barista table.
Like a picnic table area?
Yeah, and it's all you can eat food though, right?
I'm not sure what that is. There's something called the Carolina Club. I've had that. And that's all you can eat food, but it's bullshit food. It's just hot dogs, hamburgers.
That's
But
not
the
bullshit food,
no,
Steve.
the buffet upstairs is prime rib.
What says summertime better than a
Yeah.
tequila shot?
What says baseball more than prime rib?
Yeah. If you're paying for it.
Anyway,
I really paid $20 to get a bunch
Hey, I
of
tell you what, we got a lot of records to get through in what we played, so why don't we jump on into that
we did
bull?
play a lot of records.
Played a lot of records because you did some one-offs.
Well, I did one. I will say it's not my favorite one-off ever, because it's like
Some good stuff in there, though.
bring summertime records. And
Summertime,
they
baby.
they don't meld so much besides being a theme of summertime. Like you say, let's play a funk set, or let's play a set with, all the cats wore green shoes. I mean, you're going to get a different mix,
Yeah.
So,
But
this was not that, but it was still fun.
I started out with some summer records plus some other stuff that I wanted to play, and decided to go a little VCLT. Actually, I thought the graphic, a little VCLT from our good buddy Carl the Envelope, who received a.
Carl
He's
the
a, you know,
envelope,
Carl.
he's an envelope. Carl the envelope.
No.
E-N-V-E-L-O-P-E.
You know, Carl's a big Core Blund fan, and
Is that Core Blund?
fanned with a D, fanned.
Blund. That's his name. Core Blund.
Core Blund fanned. And so he went to the show and got an LP signed by Core Blund, and he got a new LP to do that with and gave me his old one. So it's really some
Wow.
VCLT from Carl, and left this here with me this last time he came up, and I decided to play that business, Cabin Fever, because this to me, if you look at this record, it's a great neo country, almost in the vein of like Hank III.
Sure.
He's a Canadian guy.
It's like old school country.
Yeah, he's
I
a
like
Canadian
that.
guy. But if you notice in the front and the back cover here, Steve, wintertime. It's Canada, Canada.
That's summer in Canada.
So I
Is that-
say this.
Is that Core Blund on the front?
It is, and I say this because it's the first record I played. That's that to remind you of what the hell winter was like. Winter was kind of gnarly, and we're making that transition from the winter into the summer here, and that's just to remind you what the hell was going on a couple of months ago.
Dug deep for that.
I did, and I'm trying to lay a foundation, Jay. I mean, is there anything wrong with a man trying to lay down a foundation for a brotherhood continuity of albums? Brotherhood continuity of albums. Write that down, Jay.
Sorry.
This was VCLT. This was Dig of the Week last week. Buddy Rich plays and plays and plays.
What year is that?
77.
No, it's.
Plays
I
and
thought it was
plays.
77, and it is 77. And Jay's right.
It's still 77.
And but it's pretty good.
It'll be 77.
At times, I can't believe I'm saying this for a record that's 77. It's a little big band at
I told
times.
you that last week, and you didn't believe me.
Well, there's no reason you can't play some
Son
big
of a
band.
bitch.
Even the Honey Drippers got big band, and that's 1980 or whatever.
Well,
Yeah.
the whole stick, though, was big.
It had some good jazz moments to it for sure, and especially for 75 cents. But there was a few times where I'm just like, is this a Tommy Dorsey record from
I think Jay's
37?
I think Jay's about to give birth.
You got some Arby's in
Beer
there?
made no beer does.
Arby's. I like the way that African American gentleman says Arby's on the commercial.
have the meat.
Is that
Arby's.
the famous Darth Vader? What's his name?
No, it's not
No.
James Earl Jones. I think it's the guy from Pulp Fiction.
I thought, what's the...
Blithen Brian Blomquist?
The guy who got
One of the
screwed
killer
in,
bees?
screwed in the ass.
Yeah, I got an earache. Oh, something wrong with my ear. All of a sudden, I'm having a balance problem. I was gonna say something about
Maurice? Is that what's his name in the movie?
no,
You gonna tell me we're fucking cool, Maurice?
no,
What Maurice? What the hell?
no.
Pulp Fiction.
Oh my, Marcello.
Marcelo.
No, Marcellus.
Marcellus.
Marcellus Wallace. Why am
Marcellus
I? This is my favorite movie in the world, and I'm screwing all that up. I'm tired.
You're cool.
guys.
What's the... No, I thought... What's the black guy?
Oh, a black guy, Jay?
That was
What's
like...
wrong with a black
that's
guy?
all the-
Tell me what your problem with a black guy is.
He's like the
Please
newer...
tell me this was my line.
He's like the new... He's in that new Roots.
Sure.
He's in the new Roots that's coming
The
out.
New Roots.
Yeah, the Roots come out Monday.
Derek Brady, out of
We got
Albuquerque.
the bald head, light skin, crossed eyes.
Debo.
It was in.
Pharrell Williams.
I don't know. You're losing us, Jay. You got to come back with something stronger than
Hey,
that.
Jay, do me a favor. I'm going to get my phone.
Telephone.
It's plugged in near the stove.
Hey, the dig of the week last week.
Dreamboat Annie?
Dreamboat Annie, the first Heart record. 70
Is that the
something.
first album?
I think so.
I've
That's
been
Gatefold?
really wanting to get magazine. I keep seeing it everywhere I go.
It's good.
But I want the magazine that I want the rare one. And I keep looking.
Me and
for it.
Jay was talking about what's the big track on here? The big hit.
Magic Man. Crazy on You.
Crazy on You.
Magic Man.
It's a shame.
No, Magic Man's
Forrest
fucking
Whitaker.
just the
Isn't that the
jam.
guy?
Yeah, but
Forrest Whitaker. Isn't that the guy on the
Yeah.
Hardee's commercial?
no.
Dreamboat Annie's also a good song, but
It's a shame that Crazy on You has been played to death on any classic rock station ever because it's such a great song. We were kind of reevaluating, listening to it again for the first time. That riff and all of that.
well, she plays that acoustic part, which is amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Good guitar player.
She is
Some
a
good
good
stuff
guitar
going on.
player, Mr. Non-microphone Jay.
Nobody hears anything Jay says.
Oh, won't they hear? Watch out.
All right, stuff's falling.
Cat roll a rat in. That's what
No, cat can't get out. Cat can't get out.
the bro possum, man. That's what fell out there.
All right. This was also in that dig of the week last week. Oh, a little Lionel Hampton that I didn't have. Airmail Special. This was early. It's in the 50s, I think. Pull this out. Look at this label.
Clef Records.
Clef Records. But that's got the old Verve thing on it. The guy with the trumpet.
Yeah. pretty
Busted
cool.
out. You don't have to show it very long because we. But it's the first time I was listening to it tonight.
That's
First
on-
time you,
that's on-
first time me. Not offensive. My neighbors are Asian Americans. It's not offensive.
Especially when you don't say it like an Asian, but you say it like you just said it.
Mr. Miyagi. First time you, first time me. Yeah.
Sound
Hey.
like one of the Muppets when you say that.
Speaking of Carl, the envelope, he also brought me this one as a VCLT because I mentioned how much I loved this record when he brought it up. The Carvers. This is a band out of Carolina Beach.
That's not your family's gospel singing group?
No,
The
man.
Carvers?
Get a little closer, Jay. Get a little
That's a
closer.
good band.
With Arid Extra Dry. Great surf
Yeah,
band.
surfy.
Right out of the Carolinas, man, on the
And they're gonna
Carolinas
play
coast.
your wedding? Is that what you told me?
It's a band that I would think would be that would sound great at a wedding. You know what I mean? It's got that like fun surfy vibe, especially if you got married on the beach or something. Get the Carvers to play, they'll be legit.
I bet they're expensive.
Hey man, can you guys play Celebrate? You know that Cool in the Gang song?
Y'all know Nadia side?
Come on, man. I know you know it.
Y'all know Nadia
I
side?
know you know it. Hey, can you play God Bless the USA? I know you know it.
You can
I've heard
you can
that.
play Fate's Warning, but I get to come up and sing it with you.
There you go.
That's the only way you can play it. I get to sing it with you.
Rodney Russell, 1990.
Oh, I played this with a heavy heart.
Fire.
I played this with a heavy heart,
Can you whip
Jay.
that up? Can you open it up?
Yeah,
and
you gotta
show the
open it
whole-
up.
Her grabbing that hose. That's
Yeah.
a good picture. Ohio players always had some good covers. No, turn it around, and then
That's a good one too.
go up and down with it.
Oh, that.
There you go.
Yeah, look at
you
there
go.
now.
That's what I'm talking about.
Now, everybody stand by. Now, there's a reason we played this business tonight.
Because he's our special guest, and here he is in the studio.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Nipsey Russell.
Steve.
68-year-old Ohio player, bassist Marshall Rock Jones
Okay.
passed away today. 68 years old, man. It's a shame.
He has some good bass lines going on there.
Solid businessman, and you know, he's a cat that I may not have known until I started collecting records, and I wouldn't have known shit about him. But hey, man, we appreciate the fuck out of you for just dropping down all them thick, nasty bass lines that we all love from the Ohio players. You know what I mean?
Well, they're really from Ohio.
Sure. Probably. That's what I'm guessing. But great band, man. So let's check it out. What we got? Oh, is this when you started in
I
with
started playing summertime songs.
You started playing summertime one-off songs.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
why not start with Eddie Cochran?
Let's bust them out. Let's do these fast.
So,
Get up
we'll
there,
do these
Jay.
fast. We got
Little assembly line them.
we did a little summertime blues, Mr. Eddie Cochran. And why not follow that up with the same damn song, Summertime Blues? But what not? We're gonna play it with a little Blue Cheer from Vince Eruption.
Known as the first heavy metal song ever.
And it skips, but it skips in a really cool place.
Yeah. Jay.
And from then we really changed the pace on it. But I really love this song. Our man Michael Thomas, his band plays this song,
Yeah.
and I got to
Do
sit
they
in.
really?
I got to sit in with him, and I sang this song one time with his group. This is Catalina's. This is you played this earlier, and we didn't talk about it. However, we
I
saved
played this side that had you with your 39, 21, 40 shape.
46.
46.
That's a big ass.
I always fuck that up.
Big ass.
Yeah. Now that's the
So-
idea.
But I wanted to hear "Summertime's Calling Me." I want to sit there in the sand. And if you're from South Carolina or North Carolina, you can dig it. I mean, that's what beach music in the Carolinas is really all about. Is this kind of music. Right
Well, you know, I love Beach Boys and beach records
we're
like
going
that.
fast through these,
Yeah,
so
it's
let's
true.
keep moving it.
But when I hear beach music, that's the shit I think about. That kind of music.
Mungo Jerry. In the summertime when the weather's
That's
a
Mungo
weird
Jerry.
album. That's a weird
record, right?
It's psyche, but it's kind of acoustic and weird, funny songs. I've got 2 copies of this, by the way. I probably give you one of them. We followed that up.
That's a band I don't like the name, so I don't ever.
with Zeppelin,
I don't ever do it.
and it was. I wanted to hear White Summer, and it's on this
Oh, great song, man.
deluxe. Well, I don't know. This version's not all that great. It's kind of twang-twangy, and he's kind of out of tune, and
It is.
it's a little long in the tooth. But it's basically Black Mountainside from the first album, but it's the live version. It's called White Summer, which he stole from Bert Jansch, the British folks. He played a song called
Oh, really?
White Mountain or something.
Well, at least they steal from the Brits instead of the American bluesmen for
Well,
once.
yeah, for once. And I play that, but I also want to say that my band is playing a shameless promo. We're playing a gig Saturday the 18th, and I made a poster.
You made that.
I didn't draw that, but
Right there, freeze it. Freeze it.
and we're playing with a
Drop down a little bit.
Rush tribute
There
band
you go,
called
freeze it.
Fly By Night, and we all wear wings, as you can see.
You gonna wear some wings?
As the poster, everybody wears wings. I'm not gonna wear wings.
Did you make that poster?
I made the poster.
You gotta leave one over to hang up.
I'm gonna leave it here, and we'll hang it up.
Yeah, man. That's a
So,
good
yeah.
poster.
After that, we played a little something
Now,
called
we gotta talk some turkey on this, Steve.
Cruel Summer
Oh, my
by
God.
Bananarama from 1984.
I remember saying this when you brought this over the first time to play
I
this.
just have a 45.
One of my favorite songs.
And I remember you saying that.
Oh, my God. From the 80s, of course. Oh, my God.
We might could talk. I could probably.
And imagine.
The other side, the B side is actually called Cruel Dub, and it's just like a remix.
Oh, really?
It's like a dance
Oh, that'd
remix
be
of
cool.
Cruel Summer.
Think about this, folks. Imagine Cruel Summer, and I'm sure you guys know Cruel Summer from Bananarama. Imagine a heavier band redoing that song. I've always thought that would be so killer.
Bum, 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 bum.
Bum, 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 bum,
We
bum.
went to the Beach Boys next because you can't do Summer without the Beach Boys.
Of course not. Even though we kind of blew our collective Beach Boys wad
You
on
know-
the Pet Sounds anniversary last
We
week.
could have played anything on this album.
Sure.
But I played Catch a Wave because I like it a lot.
Catch a wave.
I just love the cha-cha-cha-cha. I love the intro. The cha-cha-cha-cha.
Yeah.
Nice. It's a good snare drum on there.
That's yours or mine?
That's fine. Next was one that you don't really know it's about summer, but the title is called Summer 68. And it's on Adam Hart Mother,
Nice.
the Pink Floyd. And I think this was like 1969 or 70 maybe.
That's a Capitol. Is that a reissue? Capitol reissue? Because that would have been on Harvest.
Probably
otherwise?
would have been.
I don't know. didn't.
I forget when I got. That's probably.
No, yeah. Look, it's got the Harvest label on the front.
Yeah, it's a reissue, a capital reissue. Yeah.
But that's still fucking awesome. How long have you had that guy?
I've had it for a while.
You brought it before.
I've probably played it before, but
Probably.
I love the song. I love the song "Summer
Some beautiful head of
'68."
cattle.
I have a substance abuse problem, Jay. Where's your empathy, brother?
Next was one I actually picked up. This is a dig I got, but I wanted to play it because
Reference.
it's hot fun in the summertime. Sly and the Family Stone, and I picked this as a dig of the week actually. This is a Canadian compilation. It might be a U.S. copy, but it screams Canadian to me. Of Sly and the Family Stone. I think it came out in 81, and it's got all the hits on it.
Nice.
I've got a greatest hits album.
That, I don't think. I have a greatest hits. It's not that
And
one.
I've got Stand, and neither of them are in really decent shape. This one's in really good shape, so I got some good Sly I can listen to.
a lot of great power station
Without trouble.
shots from this Godzilla movie over here.
And then, Mike, you wanted to hear a little Jimmy Buffett.
I did. I'm not the biggest Buffett fan, but when it comes
So-
time to Memorial Day
We
weekend
had
to
to
kick
put on
off
little
summer,
changes in latitudes, changes in attitudes. Because I did not want to hear Margaritaville, but you got to show him in his speedos on the back there. He's looking pretty sharp.
and I'll tell you folks something else. Especially that shot right there. Growing up, call the envelope's dad
Looked like Jimmy Buffett.
Jimmy Buffett.
Really?
All day long.
Hair plugs.
You would not. I mean, cool guy.
Blonde.
He surfed, drank some beers, hung out. Cool guy. I mean, he was cool
Okay.
guy. He was one of the coolest. He was one of the coolest dads
You tell
ever.
us why this is played in the summer set, because you asked to hear Jackson Brown running on empty, and I might have heard it in the summer, but I don't know why we would have played it. But tell me why.
It's in Summer Rental.
Okay.
Is it?
Is it on the soundtrack?
No,
There
there is no soundtrack.
There's no soundtrack. Well, you're gonna.
Now I
make,
know there is a Buffett song at the end of it that
This is
always
Jackson
reminds
Brown.
me. I know that reminds me of Jackson Brown.
a Buffett.
It's a
song?
Buffett song called "Turn It Around." Bum 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 bum. It's an '80s Buffett song.
Okay.
Turn It Around, and I think I sometimes get that confused with "Running on Empty," but that's
Okay.
either in the thing or it makes me think of it. Or
Well-
anyway, I wanted it to be in part of the mix.
I played one more
'Cause I live here,
in the
Steve.
summer set,
Yeah.
and it was really an album I've never seen before, and I don't know anything about other than
You just picked this
I
up
picked it up right before dinner tonight,
tonight.
and
Talk about a dig of the week. Jesus Christ.
it's called
dig of the day.
it's a soundtrack called That Summer, and it's some kind of British movie that took place about summer and punks, and it's all punk rock bands. It's got the Ramones. We heard Rockaway Beach, I think.
Yeah.
And it's got Ian Dury and the Blockheads, and it's got the Boomtown Rats, Patti Smith, some other groups I'm not familiar with, Eddie and the fucking Hot Rods or something. Yeah.
Nice.
It's a pretty good album, actually. That's pretty, and it's got some Elvis Costello on it too. A couple
Nice.
Elvis Costello songs.
That's a pretty good compilation, man.
So I was happy to pick it up. I'm gonna give it a listen a little later.
Pretty cheap.
I might have paid like $5 or $6.
I don't want to talk about price.
He wants to talk about price.
Jay's wanting to get
finished
craft.
it off
Hey, what says
with a little pho.
with a little
pho.
foo? California Crossing demos from the Foo. A little surfboard and some sand in there, man. You gotta throw some Foo into the summer mix. A band that evokes that summer vibe to me. Fu Manchu, and a lot of those desert rock bands
I think I'm gonna grow a Fu Manchu.
do the same things to me. Hey Jay, if you get a second, would you grab my records that I left on the
Sure, Bill.
sitting device over in the? Because now I have nothing up here,
So have you watched Summer?
and I'm going to
Retro
have to
yet?
talk instead of talking about records. Now I'm going to have to talk about some of those.
Did you watch Summer Retro already?
No, not yet. Probably do it tomorrow night.
Okay.
You ever get scabs on your scalp and it causes you to misjudge distance in terms of when you're driving a vehicle? You pick off a big scab and like, that's a big one, and you pull it off on your fingernail and it's like, oh, it is really big, but it's really translucent.
The scab jokes do anything
These, I don't know. Uh, so we'll go to Dig of the Week.
Okay.
Yeah, you got some stuff for Dig of the Week?
God, do I?
You got a bunch of stuff?
Do I?
Holy moly.
Oh, my
Oh,
jeez.
Steve.
Oh, now.
I did a little job for somebody. I made a little video for somebody, and they paid me somebody.
Okay.
So I thought,
Paid you
well,
in records?
no, they pay me in cannolis.
currency?
Cannolis.
They paid you in expendable money, is what you're telling me.
So I hit a few spots.
Okay.
Picked up a Pickwick at a yard sale. Well, it was a weird place. It wasn't a yard sale so much as just a abandoned, beat up old gas station, and just junk was in there.
Yeah.
We went out looking for a mower, and went to this place thinking they might have a mower. They didn't have a mower, but they had a bunch of records. But they were
Really?
just stacked in the back, and it was hot in there, and a lot of soul records and stuff, but nothing I was really interested in. But I did find this. It's a Pickwick. It's a Buck Owens.
A 2-in-1
Two
thing.
sensational albums in one hit package. Buck Owens and his Buckaroos. If you ain't lovin', and Buck Owens and his Buckaroos, you're for me.
Nice.
So it looks like it's in really good shape, and I
dude.
listened to it, and it sounds good.
Right down here, I was just
Everybody likes a little Buck Owens.
sorting through some stuff earlier. Look, I got this Marlboro Country. I got a Me and Chet,
I got that one.
and then a Buck Owens Tall Dark Stranger right there. Huh?
Okay.
It's funny.
Also at that
I was
place,
just sorting. I was sorting.
really glad to find this one. This is a B.B. King,
Sorting.
My Kind of Blues.
Oh, now.
Look at that.
That's not Lucille.
That's not Lucille. This is pre-Lucille. This is on,
The King?
No.
Chess?
it's on United Superior,
Okay.
U.S. Records, United Superior. I don't remember what
These all
year.
pretty thrifty records, or are
Oh, this one was like $1.
Nice.
Yeah.
they good buy?
Do I need a bargain bucket this? I
I
mean,
mean, bargain bucket that.
I mean, is that what we're doing
A
now?
really good find there, Steve.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
A
that's
little
pretty
BB
awesome.
King.
And it's in pretty decent shape? Or good enough to play?
It
or?
isn't good enough to play shape. I think it's in real good shape.
Cool.
Yeah. Let me do a couple more.
Do it, Doug. I got 3 of them. That's all I got.
Went by and saw our buddy over there who wants to sell it all.
No, I've not talked to this gentleman in a
Pat.
good while. Pat.
And he had some stuff. I picked up this Mahavishnu Orchestra live album. I think I have it on my iPod, but I don't have it on vinyl. It's
Yep.
called Between Nothingness and Eternity.
Yeah.
And it is a great live album.
It's one of my
their-
favorite lives.
I think it's their first live album. It's the last album with the original lineup of Billy Cobham and was it Jan Hammer? No, it was
Jan Hammer's in
Jan
there.
Hammer's on there.
Jean-Luc Ponty,
Jerry Goodman,
Yeah.
Jerry Goodman,
Rick Laird.
Rick Laird.
What about Laird Hamilton?
Not Jean-Luc Ponty.
No.
Ponty's not on there?
No, it's Jan Hammer.
Okay.
Yeah, Billy Cobham.
Jan Hammer. Jan Hammer.
Jan Hammer.
What
Great
about-
album. It's a great live album, though. It really is. And this bad boy, this is Gentle Giant.
I think I've got that.
This is like their third LP, and it looks like their first LP because
Oh, what a great
this is
gatefold.
called Three Friends, and it's the U.S. release because the British album cover looks different. They just took the original first album because this is the first album I think that was released in the U.S.
Great Gentle
They
Giant
took-
album.
They took the first album cover and made it the third album cover for the U.S. basically. But it's a really cool album cover, and it's got that Gentle Giant face that you see on a lot of the records.
Oh, yeah.
Also over there at Pat's was
Oh, what?
Oh, what?
come
This
on.
is a 2014 reissue
Steve?
on what's it called? Sanctuary Records of the
Dude.
Ace of Spades by Motorhead.
Ace of Spades!
Yes, sir.
He died recently. Did you hear about that?
He did die. He did die.
Wow, I just watched that documentary. Have you seen that documentary
So,
yet?
it's funny. I've never seen an album over there at Pat's that's that new.
No,
Maybe?
not at all.
So
Yeah, have you ever seen that?
very nice
One
to
day
get
drill.
that.
Yeah.
You want to do a couple?
I've got 3.
Okay.
I'll do, I went over to a place. I didn't plan on buying any records. I went to this Goodwill. I bought 4 or 5 CDs. Beavis and Butthead soundtrack, Pulp Fiction soundtrack, and a Best of Ice Cube. And I bought a piece of art to hang on the wall that had a clock on it. Looked like something from the 70s or from a Boards of Canada video. And then I went to a record store and I bought the Peter Gabriel what became known as what did this
Oh, dude, that's my favorite. Peter
security.
It's my favorite.
It was
Peter
nothing
Gabriel.
at first. It's one. It's got shock.
That's my favorite Peter Gabriel album.
I always want to call it Shocked and Often because what's so special about this record to me, it's part of that, not trilogy, but quadro, whatever. Those series of 4 records that had no name and.
But you know what's cool about this record?
Melty face.
To me,
and
I'll tell you what's cool about this record. This record, to me, is me driving up from Georgia up into North Carolina mountains to go camping, eating a 1/4 of an ounce of mushrooms,
Yeah.
and listening to that album.
Okay.
And
All right.
it is amazing.
Yeah, and I'll tell you this. What else is amazing is I had the best teacher I ever had, professor or anything, in college, my 3rd college, when I was taking German. I took 4 semesters of German, had the coolest professor ever, and she was big into music. She was a big music person, and she was like, well, the best way to learn shit like German and foreign language is like, let's listen to music. Here's the German version of the Peter Gabriel album. She had the German version, which is called, there's a version that says the Deutsch album or
Was it in
something on the cover.
German?
Yeah. So it's not Shocked the Monkey, it's Shocked and Alphen.
Really?
So every time I see it, I always want to say Shocked and Alphen, Shocked the Monkey, but that's the
was
one
the cover in German or the actual song was in German?
everything.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Was it Peter Gabriel?
Yeah, think so.
What?
Well, maybe I'm making everything
That's
up.
crazy.
Shocked and Often, but that's how
I'm
I.
shocked and often.
That's how I. Every time I see that, I want to say it like that because that's what I remember it as, and it made learning fun. She's one of the teachers that rarely did that and did it well. She made learning fun, and we used music and
learning fun.
Frau Campitelli. She was Italian, and she would get mad. She would get mad and swear at us in Italian, and then we'd be like, "Whoa, what was that?" And she was like, "It wasn't German. It was Italian. I'm pissed off. Shut up." But she was cool, and
She gave you one of these.
Schwabeltitten. So
yeah.
I picked up this record at where did I get this? This was over at Earshot.
Earshot, yeah.
And I saw it and I thought, that's weird looking. And we talked about it. I talked about it with Fred with a PH.
Yeah.
And it's a really interesting kind of a thing I've never heard about. This guy named Neil Merriweather. His actual name's Neil...
Derek Brady.
No. What the hell's his name? Robert Lilly is the guy's name, but over time his name became Neil Merriweather. But he was a Canadian musician. He was in a band called the Just Us, then it's called the Trip, then the Minor Birds, and then Heather Merriweather. And while he was Heather Merriweather, he was in L.A. He met Linda Ronstadt, and she was just signed with the Stone Ponies, and they were out talking. At the time, Linda Ronstadt was probably the prettiest girl at the ball. Just had that
Sure she
cute
was.
damn
Oh,
look.
yeah.
And he's talking to her.
Well, her
at
pile of
the-
turds look like rabbit turds.
her producer or manager shows up, and she gets up and she's like, "Oh, I just want to introduce you to my friend that I just met. This is Neil Merriweather," because he was with Heather Merriweather, and she messed his name up, and I guess he was so enamored by it, he actually went and legally had his name changed to Neil Merriweather.
Wow. Okay.
But the album's called Space Ranger. Neil Merriweather Space Rangers. It's kind of a psych prog album. He had gone to a Bowie concert and saw Ziggy Stardust, and he thought it was like the most amazing concert. And he's like, I want to do something like Ziggy Stardust.
Yeah.
So this is kind of a concept album, I think. No, it's not. But it's a great album. It's prog. It's psych. It's rock. It's really good. So I'd like to maybe play this a little later on.
Yeah,
'cause
absolutely.
I think you're really going to like it.
Absolutely.
Another one I picked up over at,
No shit.
over at
Earshot?
No, Renolda.
Ronaldo.
Yeah, is an Atlantic copy of Red.
Whoa. Nice.
Do you have Red?
I do not have red.
You don't have Red.
I don't.
Because you don't have another copy of Red.
Oh.
And it's the EG, it's the collector
80s,
series.
yeah,
80s. Then I will tell you this, it has a warp in it on the song Red, the one you like
This
the
one
most.
or the?
No, the other one. I would be willing to probably give it to you if you want it. But I think you could probably take that warp out if you just maybe
Can you
press
play
it.
through it, or it won't?
No,
it
it's like it's
skips?
so bad. It's like boom, boom. It throws the damn needle.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's one
But
on my
if you-
short
if you
list for
fixed it-
sure.
For 7 to 8 minutes.
That's
So-
actually your ringtone. When you call me, Red plays. Whoa.
Lower prices.
You
I know.
I got Discipline for $5.
Dude,
The same
there,
place.
because he
Yeah,
just doesn't
same
understand.
place.
He doesn't. And
he
I'm
doesn't-
fine with that.
He doesn't know King
I'm
Crimson.
fine with that.
Yeah.
That's like with the Gentle Giant album I got. He's like, I don't know anything about these guys. I don't know what they are. I don't even know what they are. I was like, okay, fine.
I got that United States of America album for 15, and it's really more like 50, 60.
Yeah. And this Atlantic King Crimson's a lot.
Peaches come from a man.
It's good. It's worth a lot more than that.
Yeah.
So anyway, I got a couple more, but
Okay. You ever heard of these guys?
I've not.
Psych Band
It looks
from
like a picture taken off of a television.
68, 69.
Psych Band 68, really?
The Illusion. Ed McKay's.
Have you
These-
listened to it?
No.
I never will.
It's on an obscure label.
American psychedelic hard rock band from Long Island, released 3 full-length albums in the U.S. First was also issued in the U.K. Produced by Jeff Berry. See if they have anything that was a hit. I don't know anything about it, but I pulled up a little clip on Discogs, and I'm like, yep, that's a psych
Okay.
band. And it was, I'll tell you, it was $5. And it's on the Steed label.
Steve?
And
That's
you
my
can
name.
see there's some kachongas on there. There's some actual kachongas here on the record, folks. See that? See the
But
kachongas?
it's probably worth a bunch
Where?
if it's like really.
Look at those kachongas.
Oh, I see it. I
Yeah.
see it. I was about to say you can
Maybe
clean,
it'll
you
play
can clean
through
that,
it.
but I saw some,
But $5.
some solids in there.
$5.
It's probably, I've already done it.
Show it again, Jay. God damn it.
$5. I have
Yeah.
this. I have this.
And
It's probably
I
worth
paid a
lot
lot.
of
I
money.
paid a lot more than
yeah,
that.
I couldn't believe they had
I
this.
paid a lot more than that.
Original Shrink.
Is that the Breeders?
No.
The Crazy World of Arthur Brown.
Fire.
And the Original Shrink, man.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
For $8.
That's a great psych record.
One of the quintessential psych records.
It is.
And I've seen it for 10, 12, and I can't believe a place that normally marks shit
I
up.
even paid more than that.
They mark shit up like
crazy
cra-
hot over there.
bullshit, Jay. They're crazy high. on-
Sometimes they are. They're priced.
They're the $6 Herb Albert record.
That's a place you can go and find a steal though, because
they don't know.
They'll screw up.
Says
things.
they'll screw up. That's where I got Yawning Man.
Okay.
Okay.
I got 2 more records, and
Butt
they're
Boss.
both jazz records.
Okay, I like jazz records, Steve.
Yeah, I got this one just right now before dinner with
Okay.
the with that punk album. This is a Jimmy Smith record on Blue Note. I think I have one other Jimmy Smith record on Blue Note, and this is another one. It's called Open House. I don't know anything about it.
I've never seen that one.
There it is. She's just looking at it right now.
On Blue Note.
On Blue
You said?
Note.
Wow. You know, today, for the first time, I saw a best of Jimmy Smith.
I saw that too at Ed McKay.
And Ed McKay, yeah.
That was at Ed McKay. You didn't see that?
No.
You went right
Was
by
that
it.
pricey?
No, like 8.
Jesus. No, I don't know that
I
that
mean,
was there.
8 for a Blue Note.
Maybe I saw that.
Yeah.
Maybe I saw that and didn't realize it was a Blue Note. God damn it.
Last but not least.
Oh, no.
Yes, sir.
That wasn't Ed McKay's.
No, this was the Underdog, but it was priced very reasonable.
Really?
Because of this. I mean, look at this. It's beat up to hell, but
The cover.
The vinyl's VG plus, according to Jonathan.
Is this an original, Steve? That's
Whoa.
It's a 1970, I want to say 74 reissue of A Love Supreme by John Coltrane. Many considered one of the greatest jazz albums of all time.
Absolutely.
It
Who
is-
wouldn't?
It is amazing.
If you don't think it is, you're not paying
Impulse,
attention.
It is on Impulse, which is the original release was on Impulse as well.
I had a little moment today with Giant Steps
But
playing
I'm
in the
just
car.
I'm so happy to get this.
Because you didn't have that at all, no?
No,
I about bought the reissue like 30 times now. Look at Godzilla versus King Kong
he's
over
kicking
here.
some ass. King Kong looks like a dork in this.
He is a dork. Fuck a monkey. hate a fucking
Oh,
monkey.
by the way,
Yeah.
you know what? Me and a friend of mine, Bad Benny.
Yeah. The guy that brought us some bugs.
We decided a really good way to start the day is by writing some haiku.
Sure.
We both sat and wrote some haiku. It was a very good thing to do.
Therapeutic.
Therapeutic, and it kind of gets the creative juices flowing because you're constrained within 5 syllables, 7 syllables, 5 syllables.
I like juices.
It was interesting. You know, we won't go into any of my haikus right now because I don't remember them. But actually, I did send some to.
Some of them will get you in trouble, probably.
Some will.
Are they about management?
They are not. I would never do that.
I like to gripe about
I'm not
management.
stupid.
You know something? You don't own your own bones. You don't own your own bones.
Here's one that Ben wrote about Boss Man.
Okay.
This is Boss Man. Haiku. Let's detail this car. Build this gun. Yo, fuck that guy. Who's your manager? That's it.
That's pretty spot on. I'm going to put some salt on your lawn because of that.
Here's what the Boss Man and Kimmy like to go to the lake house. They go up to Tennessee, and there's some lake house somewhere they go to.
Let's do a gentleman.
I wrote a haiku about it.
Okay.
Dreamy place, lake house. I don't think it's really there. Where are you really going?
Oh.
Okay.
Some type of bossa nova resort.
Swingers convention.
You guys part of a bossa nova club?
Here's one more. Tennessee lake house. Age-old plumbing, not of code. Shit running down walls.
That's a good one.
That's a real good one. I'll drink to that.
I'll drink to that. I'll put salt on your business. I already put salt on your business.
You did?
I
Salted
did.
my business?
Yeah, I salted your
Okay.
business. It's just easier.
Here's the salted business.
Yeah, salted
And
business.
you guys should write some haikus, send them in. Grow Man Record.
Yeah, write some Grown Man Record Night haikus and we'll put you live on the air and up your bucket, Joe Boo.
What email address they send them to? haikus@gmrn.org.
Ross's Egorama, Route 12, Kingside Road.
Well, I thought we could all be a club, write haikus. We call ourselves the Haikuns. No? No?
All right.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. It means those who write haikus.
This was a good show up until.
We have to start it over now? I mean, we're rolling back a long ways. Hey, I tell you what, let's take a quick commercial break and we'll come back with a soda speaking chip chat. I don't know what the F we're going to do.
Chips? I brought soda.
Yeah, we'll do chips. The girlfriend's not here and she brought them, but that's all we got, so we're going to have to do them. So stay tuned here on the Grown Man
We're
Record
going to
Night.
hound your chips, lady.
We'll be right back. I'm going to watch some commercials of something that, I don't know. We'll see what happens. So stay tuned here on Grown Man Record Night.
Okay.
Hey you, listen here. I know you've been going to those burger places for lunch, and that ain't cool. You ain't been to Biscuitville for lunch. So the Big E's gonna have to club you. Take it easy, man. I want you to try Biscuitville Steak Club. It's big and it's tender, and it's loaded with lettuce, tomato, bacon, cheese, and pickle on a big old fluffy biscuit. And they have chicken and country ham clubs too, and that's a whole lot better than some old burger. So come to Biscuitville, and everybody get clubbed.
Amazing Blue Star Ointment stops itching fast. Athlete's foot, jock itch, psoriasis, ringworm, scalp itch, stops corn and callus growth fast. Winter itch, dry cracked feet. The original. Ask for it. Amazing.
My buddy, my buddy, my buddy, my buddy. Wherever I go, he goes. My buddy, my buddy, my buddy, my buddy. I'll teach him everything that I know. My buddy and me like to climb up a tree. My buddy and me, we're the best friends it could be. My buddy, my buddy, my buddy, my buddy, my buddy and me.
My Buddy from Play School.
Can I try it first, Mom? Well, please. All right.
A new generation of affordable cellular phones at an incredible price breakthrough from Radio Shack, the technology store.
Hi, Daddy, it's me.
And now there's a totally portable phone at a price we dare the competition to beat.
Yes, we can. Okay, be there soon.
Radio Shack, the first name in cellular telephone technology.
This is crack, rock cocaine. It isn't glamorous or cool or kid stuff. It's the most addictive kind of cocaine, and it can kill you. What's really bad is nobody knows how much it takes. So every time you use it, you risk dying. It isn't worth it. Look, everybody wants to be cool, but doing it with crack isn't just wrong. It could be dead wrong.
Mr. Yuck is mean. Mr. Yuck is green.
Home is full of lots of things that children shouldn't touch. Home is full of bad things that can hurt you very much. Now there's a man whose face is green that you ought to get to know. He'll warn you when danger's coming fast or slow. Get to know his face in every single place. When you see it, you'll know quick. Things marked yuck make you sick, 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 sick. Mr. Yuck is mean. Mr. Yuck is green.
Okay, thanks for staying with us here on Grown Man Record Night, your #1 stop for vinyl record entertainment live programs for Friday night.
Yep.
Areas. We took #1 in the book for that particular category.
Well, ages 25-54.
Of course.
Women.
Women. Who doesn't women want?
25 or 54.
Who doesn't want a women on us? Women.
Thanks for watching.
Women. Roadhouse.
We're going to do So to Speak?
Yeah, we've got a So to Speak going. What we got? You brought this this evening.
This is another one of those I brought from Marietta, Georgia.
Oh, cool.
A little shop down there called Rocket Fizz.
Rocket Fizz.
I think it's called Rocket Fizz.
So it's a local soda from down there.
It's not a local soda.
Okay.
I think it's a chain, but they have a store. And
really?
In that store, that's where I got the bubble gum, not your bubble gum.
Yeah.
All out of bubble gum, whatever it's called. It's the Rocket Fizz company. And it was a Rocket Fizz candy store, and it has tons of candy, old-fashioned candy, new candy,
nice,
and hundreds of sodas.
I want to go get some.
This is actually a Rocket Fizz, one of their sodas. Red licorice. Licorice. I like to say licorice, and I don't like to pronounce it the way it looks. Licorice.
What
do you think?
I would licorice.
You would lick the hell out of it. The end.
I want to. Yeah. Oh no. Good times. So, says. I want to go get some candy for this weekend, Steve. I'm not a big candy guy, but I want some Haribo.
Tell me if I got this in frame.
Cola bottles.
This is Rocket Fizz.
Hold it right there. It's sort of focusing.
Red licorice.
Okay. We apologize for the lack of lighting. It's this throwback camera we're using. The exposure is not quite as sharp as what you're used to.
I slammed it.
You slammed
got
it.
A head on it.
Are you slamming dew over here, bro?
That's pretty good.
You took a swig of it?
Yeah, try that. Tell me what you think. It's like
red licorice.
I'm going to say like a red cream soda.
Yeah,
but
normally I would say
a
red
little less creamy.
Do you taste any
licorice? A little more red.
Anise?
I do not. I taste no anise at all.
Okay.
And red licorice, you don't get the anise flavor anyway. There may be a couple brands where you.
No, like a Twizzler.
Yeah.
That's good.
Or a Berry Switzer.
It's
No.
Sooner boomer. It's a little. I like the fact that it's lacking on a lot of levels. In a good way.
It's a red soda, is what it is.
but it's not as sweet as a fluorescent red soda, I think should be.
Yeah.
In a good way.
In a good way.
Because those type of sodas, I'm just like, this is going to be too much. It's going to taste like fucking Windex, and I'm not going to want to drink it.
But I thought
this is not so
for our
much.
summertime show kickoff, I thought red licorice would be a good thing to bring.
You know, tonight I really wanted to make, except that I got off really late. I wanted to make the Corvette Summer.
Yeah, what happened to that? I was all excited. You told me don't bring that tequila because we need clear and dirty.
I was going to get some. It's clear. I learned this from because the guys in the desert.
Let's pretend like we're drinking.
Josh Homme, those cats in that scene drink this. Corvette Summer, named after the Mark Hamill shitty movie from the 70s.
That ruined
his face.
His face. And created a whole need for a scene.
You got Blanco tequila, the white tequila.
The Tauntaun scene was all because of Corvette Summer.
Yeah.
That had to explain why he got the slash on his face.
Grapefruit juice, fresh lime, tonic water. That's a nice clean.
Say that again. Grapefruit, lime, tequila, and tonic water. Okay, that sounds good.
We've had that before.
I like all those things.
You brought ice over for it before. I was bad about putting too much lime in it.
I will say the grapefruit juice is going to mess up my metformin, though.
I find the two together, the lime and the grapefruit, can be a little too tart.
To bring down the party.
Can be a little too tart if you let it.
It affects metformin.
You got
grapefruit.
That's why I was thinking of getting a little boutique, like ruby red grapefruit to go with it. So something that's a little sweeter on the grapefruit side because the lime counteracts that so strongly.
I say mix it up. Become a mixologist and make it your own.
Sure. But anyhow, this is a great red soda, red licorice soda. Which
I probably wouldn't buy it if I went to the store.
Yeah.
Because I'm just not going to go there for soda. But
cool bottle.
For a red licorice soda, it doesn't taste like red licorice. Well, it does. It does.
But I don't taste the anise in there at all or anything.
Well, you don't taste anise in red licorice anyway.
No.
Not
but
really.
in black you do.
Oh, sure. This isn't a black licorice soda.
No. Is there a black licorice soda?
There should be.
I love licorice. The same way I like black coffee and cake donuts. Grown man, staples.
Do you soak your donut in your coffee?
No.
Some people do.
I do that with Oreos. Dude.
Coffee?
Black coffee and Oreos. Because Oreos, the black part of it, the chocolate, is so like bitter and strong. It's just like black coffee.
Okay.
But the trick is, if the coffee's hot, you've got to do and then take it, or it'll break apart and fall in the bottom.
Tear it up.
And then you get to the very bottom of your coffee, and you're taking the last sip, and this little slimy thing will go across your lip. And, oh my God, it's a rat in my coffee! And then you're like, no, I dropped that cookie in there earlier. I've done that 1,000 times.
Wow.
Yeah. From sticking a cookie in a coffee that's too hot. Breaks off, and I'm like, well, I'm not digging.
Oreos and milk.
Well, I'm not digging my finger in there.
Oreos and milk might be a better way to go.
I don't like milk.
I love milk.
Milk's for
cold milk.
Yeah, milk's for ISIS. I don't like milk. Tastes bad for people that drink it.
I wouldn't drink it right now.
No, it'd be a bad choice.
Let's talk about chips.
Let's talk about a chip. The girlfriend brought these chips over, so we're going to talk about them tonight
Your
while we eat
girlfriend?
them. Yeah. We're going to eat them.
I don't have a girlfriend. I have a wife.
We're going to eat them while we talk about. Or aren't you a grown up about it?
I love my wife. I wasn't here last week because my wife just got graduated from Salem College. She got her master's in
degree.
Teaching.
That's big time business.
Yes.
Big time business. I've never done anything close to that.
Me neither.
I used to do my homework a lot, and then some of the time I didn't. Snickety. Where are these from?
I built a computer. I built a computer one time.
Boulder, Colorado. Snickety. I don't know where she got
these. A couple of
these.
moms came up with this idea.
Really?
Yeah. It says, the Snickety story. Snickety was born from imaginations of two moms who wanted healthier snacks that didn't scrimp on the flavor, or fun that their growing broods and friends would really love.
The fun. There again.
So these are supposed to be fun?
Yeah.
And
so is French's mustard.
Broods?
According to the 1990s, French's mustard is supposed to be fun.
According to this, happy meets tasty. Looks like some good ingredients here. We got cornmeal, sunflower oil, or safflower oil, rice flour whey, cheddar cheese, milk, salt, dry buttermilk, natural flavor, non-fat dry milk, protein concentrate.
If it doesn't taste like the urine of John McCain,
You say you
I
don't like
drink
milk, but this contains milk.
Sure it does, because it's got cheese in it, or cheese flavor.
Okay.
I want it to taste like POW John McCain's urine.
USA.
USA, Memorial Day, #1.
So let's try these.
Okay.
We should show the bag.
Oh yeah, show the bag off about it.
Is that it right there?
Right there, freeze. It's a little tilt forward. There you go. Freeze it. It's like the end of Seinfeld. Freeze it. I'm not familiar with this brand. I've never seen these guys before. Let's give them a day in court.
They look like
Steve.
they look like mac and cheese because they put little indents on the ends of the
They're small, puffy gentlemen.
puffs
They're smaller,
to
puffy
make it look
gentlemen.
like real fat mac and cheese.
Okay. Maybe it's their glands. You want to call them?
I will admit to you this.
You have to call them fat. Maybe it's their glands.
I love chips.
Yeah.
I was a Frito-Lay man. I love the Cheetos crunchy. I do not like puffs.
You don't like puffs?
Already I don't like these, but I may like.
Now
I'm dropping them on the floor.
I'm a puff guy. Those ones from Harris Teeter, the honey mustard and the like buffalo ones or whatever.
Yeah.
Some of the best puffs I've ever had. And I like puffs.
I'm going to eat this off your floor, by the way.
The fact that they're smaller, the little short puffs, I don't know if I like that or dislike that.
I like it.
Yeah.
Well, like I say, I'm not the biggest puff fan.
Let them deteriorate right in your mouth. Don't crunch them. Give them a second and then take your tongue in the roof of your mouth and go.
Crush it with your tongue.
Yeah.
Okay, that's better. Makes it more like a crunchy Cheeto.
Kachong got all the flavor out of it.
Like squeeze it.
Yeah.
Squeeze the life cheese out of it.
Squeeze it with your Kachonga muscle. See? Mm-hmm. You're a puff man, reborn. A reborn puff man.
Oh, the ladies know about the Kachonga muscle.
Yeah, and the reborn puff man. Reborn puff man lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn
Reborn
mist
puff man.
in a land called Honolulu.
Hey, after the show, we're going to play that Neil Merriweather album
Yeah, let's do it.
because I want you to hear it really bad.
We'll play all kinds
I
of
was really
records.
impressed by it. I think he did kind of follow in the fashion of Ziggy Stardust.
We're going to play some of your records that you guys are going to shit your mom's pants. Write that down. Jay, damn it, Jay left.
Jay left. He's already gone.
All right, somebody write that down. Thanks for joining us for Grown Man Record
Apparently,
Night.
he had left his kid in the car, and I hope he didn't. At least the sun had gone down, so he's going to be okay.
He was asleep. And breathing, sorta. I mean, as a sorta.
Sorta.
I don't know.
Oh.
Baby-
Summer's upon. Y'all be safe.
Yeah, babies are
Do all
stupid.
those things you're supposed to do that the local TV stations tell you should do, like,
Yeah.
you know, put some suntan lotion on your kids. Don't believe all that SPF stuff they tell you.
And don't believe the hype.
You can buy cheap sunglasses and get just as good UVF protection as you can with those expensive ones.
Yeah.
What else you want to say? Don't put firecrackers in your mannequin's hands.
Wear a life
They'll-
jacket.
They'll blow the mannequin's hands right off.
Wear a life jacket. You go out on a boat, Memorial Day weekend, wear a life jacket. Do us all a favor here. Wear a life jacket.
Punch a shark right in the nose.
But you got to be wearing a life jacket or it doesn't even count.
You don't get points for that if you
No,
do.
you punch a shark. I don't even want to hear about it unless you've been if you were wearing a life jacket and being safe. Thanks for joining us, Grown Man Record Night. Hope everybody has a great Memorial Day weekend. A fun celebration of the life and the body and the spirit of the Christ that lives on my chest.
What?
What? And
I
so,
was with you up till the end. I don't know.
well, you know,
You have a
it's-
Christ living on your chest?
I do, and it's because here at Grown Man Record Night, we always live by the motto of, especially for a holiday weekend, bump, set,
salvation.
We'll see you next week, Grown Man Record Night. We appreciate the shit and hell and damn out of you. We'll see you later. And we'll cut the microwave off.
Goodbye.